morning, welcome back to Rev and Restore. My name's Keith and in today's video we're back on my TVR Tamora. Just before we get into the video, I wanted to say a big thank you to all the new subscribers. So these are the names running up here. So thanks for subscribing. I hope you enjoy the content. So there's a few bits and bobs I want to do today, including tidying up underneath the bonnet. But I do have a problem with the airbox. I think I would have shown it in a previous video. It's actually got a bit that has broken out the airbox and I covered it up. But what I didn't realise was there's meant to be a latch there and it's leaving a gap at the moment and obviously allowing dirty air to get into the airbox and into the throttle bodies and the engine. So I really don't want that. I did look at replacements. Obviously you can't buy a brand new one nowadays. You can buy a second-hand one, but everyone seems to be looking at around about 350 to 400 pounds for a second-hand airbox, and some of them don't look in any better condition, to be honest. What I would really like is an ACT Carbon Fibre airbox. They look the absolute dog's danglies, and I probably will get one at some point, but they're £985 plus that, so nearly £1,200 for a carbon airbox. So clearly I need something in the interim until I can save up a few quid. So there's our airbox, and as you can see it's got these like latches on the side here, and there should be one in the middle halfway down. Difficult to get to, but that's where it's broken on mine. And as you can see, because it's not clamped in the middle, I'll get a bit of a gap here with the air filter. It's actually not as bad as I thought. It's not a tight fit, but it looks like it's sealed pretty well, but I prefer to repair it with a clamp, to be honest. So I bought some of these latches off eBay. I just need to whip the airbox off now, which is really simple, and then we'll have a look about how I'm going to go about repairing it. Right, so there's our airbox in all its glory. I'll have to take this classic Mini Workshop sticker off. Don't know why I put it on there, but it does confuse people when I take it to TVR shows. So we've got the clamps along the outer edge here, and then if I turn it round, there should also be a clamp in the middle there. As you can see, it's all loose. The top part of the clamp's already there, but this part where the silver tape was a big hole. So my plan will be just to repair this. I'm probably going to rivet a metal plate on there, and then we can use this latch mechanism, hopefully. Might be able to retain the existing latch at the top there. So I need to basically just cut out a metal plate on there, rivet it on. Right, there we go. It's not the prettiest. It is functional. This is out of sight. It's you can't see that once it's on the car. And all of the bits that have been repaired are below the air filter line, so there's no danger of something coming off and getting sucked up inside the engine. That's the top half there. So yeah, we'll get that fitted back on the car now. Right, there we go, we're all back on. I don't know how well you'll be able to see this right up there. But yeah, the latch is up there. It's got a split pin to secure it as well. I just need to connect this vacuum pipe here. That's that job done. Like I say, it is really only a temporary repair. When I can afford 1,200 quid for an airbox. Although the ACT ones do look very, very nice. Don't know whether you get a bit of a performance gain. Maybe a few brake horsepower. So yeah, eventually I'll replace that with a carbon airbox, but that'll do for now. Next little jobs, I think I'm going to take off the wiper arms and just rub them back and give them a bit of smooth satin black, because they are just a little bit pitted, a little bit scratched up, just to finish them off nicely. And I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to mask up this side of the engine where this black is, and just satin black some of this as well, just because it looks quite faded. When the bonnet's open and the sun's on it, it doesn't look that fantastic. Right, I know it's being a bit tarty, but I've just masked up the inside of there and just given it a light dust in a satin black. It just looks much nicer. It was all scratched up before. Right, now I'm going to whip off the wiper arms. So there's the wipers. As you can see, there's just a little bit of pitting on the arms themselves. So we take the blades off. Interesting washers on a TVR. They're clipped directly onto the wipers. So the washers follow the wipers when they sweep, so they actually work quite well. The hose for the washers, I think I'm going to leave that in place because they thread it through the spring. So it's going to be a real pain to get back through again. So I think I'll leave it on there. I'll take the washer jet off, obviously. Right, that's that inner wing done now. Just looks a bit more presentable. Try and put the before shot in. But it matches the other side now. That side was all scratched up, I assume, because I don't know actually. You'd be working down that side if you were doing the tappet clearances or the valve clearances. But yeah, it just looks a little bit tidier. I've got the wiper blades off at the moment and they're just off drying. And just to finish off, yeah, I'm really pleased that's tidied up under the bonnet nicely. And we've got our wiper arms back on now. And yeah, just tidies them up a bit. They looked a little bit rough before, but they look absolutely spot on again now, like new again. So I hope you enjoyed this week's video on the Tamora. Just doing bits and bobs really. If you enjoyed the video, remember to give it a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, please do consider subscribing. It will help me build the channel and grow the community. And if you want to drop me a comment, I do read through all the comments. So have a great week and I'll catch you again next time.